Hey, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever type of the world that you are in today. I know that if you are tuning in or you're watching my videos and you've kind of catched my lives, you're going to notice that I'm in the same shirt as I was in yesterday. And this is true. And, I struggled all morning long, kind of getting ready for my lives because, again, I'm trying to be consistent. I did have a wrench thrown in my day today, so my husband got called into a service call at like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning, and usually my gym time is 6 to 7:30. So I didn't get to go to the gym this morning, but I did get to enjoy a little bit of a sleep in, so that was nice. And so, well, like I said, I was battling doing a live all day because, again, I thought, oh, how disgusting, everyone's going to see me. But there were a lot of things that I wasn't taking care of, even though I was being consistent on my videos. And I think this is important to talk about. I think that what my problem is, and I know a lot of other people suffer with the same thing, is that we get so transfixed on one certain thing that we've kind of put aside a lot of the other things that need to be taken care of as well. And we're not really about time management. I mean, I find myself running late for things all the time, or I find myself like pushing deadlines to the very last minute, or I'm asking for extra time, or I have to kind of miss something, like whatever the case may be. I always find myself like struggling to be on time most of the most of the time. I used to be really good about it. But ever since I had a kid, I made this excuse like, oh, I got this extra person. But it's because I wasn't really setting myself up for success the day before, or like a few hours before, or in my time in between. I've been watching a lot of motivational videos lately to try to keep myself going, to just keep myself feeling good, because when I'm at the house, I get like comfortable. I just end up finding myself sitting all day long and watching TV and kicking it with my kid, and we're doing some of the fun things together, but really I'm not really doing nothing. And that's what kind of got me going, and why I feel so passionate about my menstrual essentials, because it's finally something that I had talked about doing for so long and finally decided to take the first step. And I'm not organized by any means, and I am learning a lot of things along the way. And I am going to look stupid. And right now, I may look stupid to a lot of you guys. But again, like, I'm learning, and here I am putting myself out there, and I'm just trying to make the best of my life and to be consistent and to be honest and to be open and to not be so afraid of those comments that are going to be coming in about me. So yeah, but yeah, my house is a freaking mess, dude. I found that my sink was full of dishes. The dishes that I had in the dishwasher weren't put away. I had a lot of laundry in the dryer. Things were just piling up, and it's because I was so excited, and I've been putting all of my time into my menstrual essentials to try to figure out what it is that I need to do to get things really going. I've been hosting a lot of giveaways. I've been giving a lot of products away, and I kind of find myself drowning sometimes in a lot of the commitment that I've made for myself. I'm by no means regretting it, but I definitely have negated a lot of the responsibilities that I am supposed to be on top of every single day. And housework was one of them. So today, instead of going and just jumping right into my workout and coming back and doing a live video and talking about whatever it was, I need to start organizing my house and setting myself up for success. That way, I can make it on time to these videos, and I'm not putting off anything for a later date, which may not end up getting to until the following week or 4 or 5 days later or whatever. But, you know, um, I just wanted to show everybody that I'm here today, and I put my responsibilities and the things that I needed to do and to clean house to make me feel good before I looked good for the world, because sometimes that's what we have to do. I'm not going to go out into the world and I'm not going to make a video where I look pretty or I look decent every single time. And I think that's what the point is about this channel, and what I'm doing here is that every day isn't pretty, honey. There are some days where we are going to struggle to get our heads up off of our pillow and out of our beds. But celebrating the little milestone that you have and having your feet touch that floor and just telling yourself good, that's the first step, and the hardest part is showing up, then you've kind of already climbed the hardest part of the hill. Now it's just getting to the top and then starting its way down. And so if you're struggling with depression, anxiety, you're struggling with, getting yourself organized or finding something that you love to do or finding your place in this world or finding your community, don't worry and don't stop searching. Still stay hungry for that drive and that passion to keep looking for that one place because it's out there, and it may not be where you're at right now. And you've got to take where you're at and take all of that stuff and put negative or positively back into the world, and just know that this isn't your permanent home. That one day you're going to have the opportunity to move and to try new things and to be in new places with new faces, but you've got to give yourself the time that you need where you're at in order to advance, because there's so many times where we act permanently on a temporary emotion, and we make all of these decisions on a fleeting cause. And so don't transfix yourself, and don't allow that little hiccup or that little roadblock or that person or that denial or that decline or whatever it is stop you from getting stuff done and staying focused and organized, because there are a lot of things that are going on in this world, and that's a society we've created for ourselves. Like, we have started off small and ended up massive and the more stuff we get, the hungrier we are for more, but we have a hard time letting go of the things that we've already got. Like, we don't celebrate the fact that I got it, I achieved that goal, I've done what I needed to do with this. Now it's time for me to let it go and to give it back to somebody else. We storage units and boxes of all of these things that we don't even know what to do with, you know? And we hold on to it for the sole purpose that maybe one day we are going to use it, right? One day we're going to make this stuff happen and it's going to come in handy. And sometimes, it does come in handy. It does make sense to hold on to that. But, a lot of the time we just have stuff collecting dust, and it doesn't make sense to hold on to that anymore. I see all over Facebook all of these tips and tricks and trends to get yourself organized and get your life right, and how to declutter your space. And I just kind of like scroll past those. I'm like, my stuff ain't cluttered. Like, you can't tell me what to do. Okay. My stuff is perfect, prime, and whatever. I don't need you. Sorry, guys. But if you don't use it, lose it. Get rid of it. Let it go. Give it to the donation. Your money is already spent. You got your monies in. You loved it at the time. It looked great on you then. Whatever the case, I'm like, just donate it. Get rid of it. Recycling centers are awesome. Goodwill, Salvation Armies. If you have somebody in your area that is like just now moving into their own home, I'm like, if you've got great furniture that you just have nothing to do with no more, get rid of it. Give it to them. I can't tell you how many times like I used secondhand couches to furnish my apartments until I had the money and the means to do so to buy my own brand new furniture. So there's a lot of things that we can do for other people and for ourselves every single day. But we just got to stay focused. And for me to be able to stay focused, I have to have signage everywhere. I have to have stuff and big things that tell me, hey, Amber, don't stay focused, because my mind is always reeling a mile a minute. I'm like, And if I have an idea, I don't just have an idea about what I need to do about it today. I have an idea about what I need to do about it tomorrow, the next day, the future. I have a mind that thinks about everything, and I have a hard time catching a hold of a thought long enough for me to see it through. I'm a really good project starter. I'm not a great project finisher. So that is something that I have been working on with my consistency and trying to get myself organized. And that is one of the biggest struggles that I've been facing with launching my menstrual essentials is I can't grab a hold of an idea long enough for me to pick my image, because I am so hell-bent on being everything all at the same time. And I hated that stigma that told me that you are just this. You are just a mom. You are just a girl. You are just a boy. You are just a firefighter. You are just a cop. You are just a soldier. You're just a waitress. You're just a bartender. You're just a manager. You're just a dot, 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 dot. But I'm like, but I'm so much more than just that. I'm like, I'm a this, comma, then dot, 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 dot. You know what I mean? I'm like, don't tell me that I am not all of these things. And I can be. You need me? What face you want today, honey? What mask? I got a closet full. I don't know if any of you guys watch Game of Thrones, but if you do, you know what I'm talking about with the masks. It was like the soul, like it was like my calling. Where was I for the casting call for that? I'm like, oh, what? But anyway, no, she did a fantastic job, and I love her, and that's why I'm obsessed, sort of, kind of, whatever. Anyhow, any hooser, what I'm trying to get my point across is that we need to do something for ourselves that keeps us on track, that keeps us motivated, that allows us to open ourselves up every day for growth, but still keeps us focused enough to where we can accomplish everything that we have already taken responsibility for. So if that means that you need signs, you need post-its, you need a text message, you need whatever, I don't know, because I still haven't figured it out. But take whatever you need to do and just do it. And along the way, you're going to learn and you're going to grow and you're going to find the things that work for you. But if you are already discouraging yourself because you're afraid of failing and failure and getting up and trying again, and you're afraid that it's too hard, then you obviously don't want it bad enough. Because if you did, you would stop making excuses for it and you would just do it and you would just try and try and try and try and try again. So, with that being said, if you want it, go get it. Follow me. Thank you for being here. And have a blessed morning. Yes, I'm in the same clothes as I was yesterday. I am going to go shower and change. But I just wanted to make a post to make this clear that not all of us are freaking perfect and we all struggle. And every single day is a blessing if you can count them. Okay. Don't don't be so freaking negative. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, have a good day. Thank you again. Bye.